Hey guys, I'm back with a haircut, and I wanted to talk about something that I don't know, it means a lot to me because I've been in this space before, and that is siege content creation on YouTube specifically. Siege content creation isn't doing great. There have been a host of videos talking about this. There isn't a lot of new content. There's a big cheater problem, so a lot of people are leaving, viewers and creators alike, and thus the views are just coming down. But I want to talk about it in a different light. And I was inspired to make this video by another video you see right here, a video by Devin Nash called Why You're Bad at Marketing. And it goes over a really important topic for content creation as a whole. And I think anybody who watches this video can get a ton of value out of it. He starts it off by talking about something called beginner's mind. When you have beginner's mind, you're open to a lot of different possibilities. You just want to try everything so that you can find something you like and hopefully stick with. However, you start to lose this beginner's mind as you get more experience in this one field. You learn what will draw people into your channel and what will push people away or get them to not
I,
click on the
I
video.
I hear this a lot. This pushback on things like the title, like, "Bro, please no more tomatoes," or "My grandpa got owned," right? Like these titles. There's just like a history of like pages and pages of copy where it's like, "Do you want to get more chicks, get ripped, and make a ton of money? Like, do this now." Big red letters, things like that. A lot of people that push back against this, and they think that there is something inauthentic about this. They think that there's some kind of it's like this sort of like judgment call almost, that like this is like not marketing in its appropriate sense. Marketing should be true, it should be authentic, or it should be a certain way that speaks directly to the value of the features and benefits of products. And there's sort of a sliminess, there's a feeling that this doesn't fit if it's not like this. And what I'm here to tell you is that if you want to be successful, you have to abandon all notion of all of these things and realize that you are a mercenary. That's the lesson here. You're a mercenary. It doesn't matter if it's SEO titles. It doesn't matter if it's "My grandpa got owned." What matters is the attention economy. What matters is what you draw in. What matters is the result that you produce, regardless of what strategy you use to do it. People will spend hours debating the growth tactics that work, whether it's this thumbnail or that thumbnail, or whether it's this title or that title, and they'll get lost in the meta of it. And that was what Suzuki was talking about when he talked about the loss of beginner's mind. That when you start thinking about all of these strategies and all of these like techniques and things that work or don't work for various reasons, you're getting lost in the you're losing possibilities is what you're doing.
I realize that in siege content creation, creators have to make these titles because that's how they're going to get people to click on the videos. It's as simple as that. You can't rely on other people and other forms of, I guess, value in order to propel yourself to success. You're the only one who can actually do that, right? And I realize that for siege content creators, it's a constant battle between it, right? Because on one hand, there isn't a lot of content. They have to make these sort of inauthentic marketing titles. But they also just can't totally go out and be mercenaries in their own right. They can't only do what works best for them, because how are new players gonna get interested in the game and want to pick it up if all the content they see surrounding the game is just these super meta titles or these super clickbaity, almost inauthentic seeming titles on how to get better or something like that. Like, where's just the straight up informative content that showcases how good of a game it actually is? Because the people who do care about the game, they're seeing the game going this way where they're like, wait a minute, we didn't really ask for this. Ubisoft is releasing a bunch of changes that don't really target the actual issues with the game. And they're seeing this and they're sort of framing Siege in a negative light because they do want the game to get better. But the way I see it, I'm seeing it in the eyes of a new player. Like, if someone who is genuinely interested in, like, maybe this could be the game for me, let me watch some videos to see what it is and how I could maybe be interested in it myself. They're seeing these videos like, okay, let me pull up a creator like Bekil. Bekil is super talented, and he's one of these creators who does make these sort of, I would say, meta titles in the realm of "Bro, please no more tomatoes," but he has titles like LOL or Squid Game or Dad Wake Up. The guild posted again. Valid. But the only people who are going to understand these I guess I say understand, but the only people who are going to want to click on them are people who know who Tequila is. They know how good his personality is because he has a great personality. But like new players who see his videos recommended, they're not going to be like, "Oh, this is a game I want to play. This title is drawing me in," right? I don't know. This is the way I'm sort of processing this and going through this because the way I see it is sort of like a downward spiral that never really gets better. Like people creators are making these type of titles because it works for them and it reliably gets them views, but at the same time it's not bringing new people in and it's not bringing new players to the game. So the game is dying and thus it's just a vicious downward spiral. So I want to wrap up this video by sort of just saying this. Siege content creation is dying, and something needs to change in order for the existing creators, which I care about, and which a lot of different people care about, something needs to change in order for them to still have success. Something has to give. So thank you for making it this far if you did, and take care out there, all right?